Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with Billy Joel's Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. And this one came highly recommended. Looking forward to it. Interesting title. And people told me, you love storytelling? Check this one out. So here we are. I also saw there was a video of it, maybe even an animated video based on a thumbnail. But that one was like 2 years ago, or posted 2 years ago, at least on YouTube. Much more recent than the actual song. So I thought maybe go with audio first, focus on the lyrics and not be distracted by a video or. So here we are. We might check out the video later or a live version. Let's jump in to Scenes from an Italian Restaurant.
A bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of whites. It all depends upon your appetite. I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant.
Ooh.
Okay with me these days. Got a good job, I got a good office, I got a new wife, got a new life, and the family is fine. Oh, you lost touch long ago. You lost weight, I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. You remember those days hanging out at the Village Green? Engineer boots, leather jackets, and tight blue jeans. Sweet romantic teenage nights.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, this song really changed it up a lot, time signature wise, and the instruments. We get a lot of different instruments. I think I hear a trombone and a tuba in there. Wow, yeah. So this is a really dynamic listening experience. And as far as storytelling goes, I thought it was a couple at first. In an Italian restaurant, that's where your mind automatically goes. But it seems after then the small talk started. Things are okay with me these days. Got a good job. That's all this. I got a new wife, got a new life. It's like friends catching up maybe in an Italian restaurant where they used to maybe hang out. We're going back to Mulberry Street. So maybe we're somewhere in Little Italy. Yeah. Okay, so we lost touch. You lost weight. All this type of small talk, which I don't like it, but that's the genius of Billy Joel's writing. He's a great observer of humans, and then you have to include it because that's how it is. That's really great. And I've noticed this in other songs, how he, yeah, like Piano Man, for example, everything is there. All the little nuances of human behavior are in his songs. I really like that a lot about his writing. That's it, man. That's what it makes it real. All right. Okay. Genius.
Brenda and Eddie were the popular steadies and the king and the queen of the bomb. Riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Nobody looked any finer. Always more of a hit at the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Sure, the Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75 when they decided the marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye.
Ooh.
Oh, well, they got
Oh, so now they're talking about a couple, or maybe it's a different scene in the restaurant, or maybe these friends catching up are talking about this. Maybe one of them is even Eddie, because he said, I got a new wife and a new life. Oh, this could be a foreshadowing. As a writer, you want to sprinkle in some foreshadowing. So if you re-listen or reread a book, in my case of writing, people will say, oh, he actually dropped a little hints in there that I maybe missed around the first time. But after reading, for more than 30 years, I can sometimes pick up on those little clues and things in writing and see like, okay, is this a little bit of foreshadowing he's doing here? The words new life, new wife is very important, So, okay. But we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. They said it were crazy. You're not going to make it, but we're waving them goodbye, meaning, oh, they're going on their honeymoon, goodbye. So the marriage actually went through, and also saying goodbye to in their life, because, when people get married, maybe you not see them much anymore. And also it's a different kind of life. We're not kids anymore. Say goodbye to that life. Ooh, that's like a triple entendre. Ooh, okay, Billy Joel, you're good. This man's a genius, man. What an amazing writer. And each time I go to his songs and dive into his lyrics, man, I walk away with something that's like, okay, now I'm inspired to write again and do more creative stuff myself. It's amazing. So good. And to condense it, okay, this song is a little longer than the usual song, but still 7 minutes to tell a story is not a lot. Wow. Okay, with all the nuances too, come on. Whew.
afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye.
Love the cadence too.
Well, they got an apartment with deep park carpets and a couple of paintings from Sears. A big water bed that they bought with the bread they saved for a couple of years. But they started to fight when the money got tight, and they just didn't count on the tears.
Woo!
Well, they live for a while in a very nice style, but it's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the closest of friends. Then the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh.
I thought that was gonna happen. So, is that Eddie in the restaurant at the beginning? Or maybe even, yeah, got a new wife. You know, that could be, right? Or just two other friends that are gossiping about this. Could also be. Like, remember those? You remember Brenda and Eddie? They were always in the high school, they were, because he talked about the king and the queen, like prom king and queen. Remember those? You know, they went there and they had an apartment and stuff, but now, the money got tight and stuff. So that could be the case, or Eddie could be in there. Ooh, I like that. You know, it's like, maybe we'll know by the end of the song, but leaving it a little bit ambiguous, and it opens up the conversation. I love that a lot. We got a couple of patent from Sears. Sears is a department stores, right, in America. Big waterbed that they bought with the bread that they had saved for a couple of years. So, you know, they've been saving up money. But, you know, lots of fights and divorces are over financial trouble. Bet that. Yeah, man. Wow. But they parted as the closest of friends. That's a good thing. They separated amicably. That doesn't always happen. I know that. Not in my own case. I mean, you know, when I was a kid. All that stuff, man. Whew. Much to get into. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. Let's get back to the song.
Can never go back there again. No.
Rock and roll, man.
Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. From the height of the low to the end of the show for the rest of their lives. They couldn't go back to the greasers. The best they could do was pick up their pieces. We always knew they would both find a way to get by. And that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more 'cause I told you already. And here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Bottle of reds, ooh, bottle of whites. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant.
Wow. Yeah, this is an epic. Wow. This is a great song. Also, the many changes in the music, you know, like beginning, middle, and end, so many changes in tempo and in terms of instrumentation. First, in the beginning, I think I heard an accordion, and in the last chorus where he said a bottle of red, I could hear it again, I think. Which is almost more reminiscent of a French restaurant, no? Like that accordion. But it was very short, I think. Really good. And then by the end, I believe it's just other people talking about Brenda and Eddie. So it's not Eddie then. Because he said, that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie by the end. So, okay, so they're just catching up and talking about, that's how he sometimes, hey, remember, you remember this guy? Yeah. He went on to win the lottery. Yo, never called us again. Apparently, he bought a private island. Something like that. You go up and you talk about the good old days, take a stroll down memory lane. And yeah, that happens, man. Oh, man. Brenda and Eddie had it. Brenda and Eddie? Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of 75. So, by then, they actually lived the best of their lives. Oof. They couldn't go back to the greasy. You can't go back to the times of old. You just have to move on. You just have to pick up the pieces. We always know they would both find a way to get by. They're smart, capable people. We know they're going to land on their feet, but it's going to be on their own. And then adding another meaning to making it a quadruple entendre. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Another meaning to that line. He flipped that. Oof. It's a different kind of goodbye. And I guess later on in life, when you say your final goodbye, you can make it a quintuple entendre. No, man, really amazing, amazing song. An epic, really. It's like a movie. I love this type of stuff, man. Looking forward to more of Billy Joel, and yeah, let me know some other storytelling songs. I might have reacted to some of them already because some of them are currently blocked, so they might go up any day now, hopefully, or maybe they're up. I don't know. It could change at any moment. So yeah. But definitely will be exploring more of his music, man. I always walk away with new knowledge and just an incredible appreciation for his lyrical ability and just musical ability, because the man can sing. He can't sing, he can sing and play many instruments too. So, genius. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.